Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I am your host, Mythical Malice. It is Friday, July 1st, 2022, approximately 6:29 p.m. Central Time. So, for those of you who are at the last stream, you may be getting a little confused at the moment, because right now, what you see on the screen is A Plague Tale: Innocence. And last week, when we closed the voting poll for what game I was going to play next after Elden Ring, God of War 2018 won that poll. Well, here's the thing. I bought the game immediately after that stream ended. And then yesterday, I went to launch it for the first time so I could set up like the graphics settings and get the audio tested and make sure everything worked. And it would not launch. It would not start. I couldn't even get to the main menu. I tried for about 2 hours troubleshooting and doing various things. So I refunded the game to Steam, and we're going with the second place finisher, which was technically A Plague Tale: Innocence tied with God of War for the first place spot. We actually did a coin flip for which one we were going to do. So I don't feel too bad about playing this game, but I am more so frustrated because I couldn't get it to work. So can't stay because some friends are out for the weekend, but you're looking forward to watching the VOD. Sounds good, man. God of War would not launch. I kept getting a continuous driver crash error, and when I went to the Steam community forums, apparently I'm not the only one. And so I submitted a ticket to the development studio. Oh, and now my game just crashed. Amazing. Wonderful. Oh, this is so good. Oh, man. I'm so upset right now. Oh, no. Yep, hopefully no more crashes, Fear. I'll see you later. Have a good one. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Oh, what should we do instead? So, to continue my story, I tested this game, A Plague Tale: Innocence. And, I got it to work, all right? But apparently only for like 2 minutes. This is I'm not happy right now, guys. I'm laughing, I'm smiling. I'm dying on the inside right now. Anyways, so I did some more troubleshooting today. And I think part of the problem is my power supply. So I have a 3080 Ti, and my power supply is 750 watts. Now, NVIDIA recommends at least a 750 watt power supply for a 3080. Okay, now, like I said, I have a 3080 Ti. That's a step above, and I still only have the 750 watt power supply. However, I was able to play games like Elden Ring. Oh, what did I even play before Elden Ring? I don't even know. So lost right now. What did I play before Elden Ring? Pokemon, so that doesn't count. Ender Lilies. Halo Infinite, although I did have a lot of crash issues with Halo Infinite, so yeah, that's probably not a good one. Forza Horizon 5, World of Warships, Ori and the Blind Forest, Kena, Bridge of Spirits. But I think the biggest one is Elden Ring. I was able to play Elden Ring all the way through with minimal issues. I think the game crashed on me 10 times total over the course of like 100 and something hours. I don't even remember what my playtime was. What is my playtime for Elden Ring? 154 hours. And I had 10 crashes around that. So that's one crash about every 15 hours or so. Anyways, I think it's my power supply. So what I did today is I ordered a new one. I ordered a 1,000-watt power supply. It should be here, not this upcoming Monday, but the next Monday, July 11th. So 2 weekends from now, I should have a new power supply in my system. I'm gonna do some stress testing and I'm gonna see if that helps. I hope it does, because it's like 200 bucks. So it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. So the question right now though is, should we try a Plague Tale Innocence? I think the answer is yes. I think we should give it one more go. And then if it crashes again, we'll play something else. I'm looking through my my list here of currently installed games. And I see a couple options. All right, so we got things. Oh, that was the wrong one. Just started the wrong game. Oh, now I have to wait for it to go through its entire startup process. Bop, 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 bop. Quit that one. Okay. I'm not going to tell you what I just opened because we might play it later. All right, here we go. Plague Tale Innocence. Also, been going to the gym lately. Taking multivitamins. Gotta stay healthy. All right. Let's see how this goes. We're just going to jump straight into the game, all right? We're not going to give it a chance to just sit on the main menu and then crash. So I already have a save file started, but the only thing that's on it is my graphics and audio settings. Yeah, this is fine. Confirm. All right. If it crashes a single time, we're doing something else. All right, Chapter 1, The Darun Legacy. I've never played this game before. Plague Tale Innocence. Looks super interesting. I'm very excited. Hopefully it doesn't die. Kingdom of France. France.
You are dawdling, Amicia. How will you be able to follow the lords at hunt?
Is that your only ambition for me? To follow. I will beat them, and I will watch them eat my dust as I forge ahead. But for that, I shall need a good horse.
You've been going on about this walk for ages. Why here?
The tree.
Which tree?
The tree, huh?
Apple tree, father. I want to take the knight's challenge once more.
The knight's challenge? But you're not 10 years old anymore, you know.
Oh, please, father.
Can I pet the dog?
I tried hard for this.
All right.
Oh my gosh,
Let's
you can
go.
pet the dog. This is such a good game. Oh, he's such a good boy. Can you sprint? Not right now. Can I jump? Not right now. Right click does nothing. Left click does nothing. I mean, technically right click does something. I get a little error message in the bottom right corner. Spacebar doesn't do anything.
Look
Shift
at Leo.
doesn't do anything.
The Guian beast is in a hurry to fight it out.
Your beast thinks with its stomach, as usual.
Well, there's something you both have in common.
That's harsh.
Go on, boy. You'll find the prey. I believe in you.
Don't get your hopes up. Let's keep going. Look. Your mother's
This place
ribbon
does
is
look
still
pretty
here.
cool. I will give it that.
This is where I courted her, you know.
Yes, father, I know. If only she could come with us.
We all have obligations, Amicia. You know, in a family. Hey, I'm trying to tell her something.
Such authority, Knight de Rune.
Go! And bring something back for once. Right.
That seems ominous.
As I was saying, we all have obligations. I have to manage these lands. Your mother has to take care of your brother. And you...
And I hardly ever see you. I see Mother even less.
Listen. We're here for you now. So, follow me, daughter.
Hey, wait!
Oh, now do I get to run?
Hope you have your
Oh
sleigh.
no, now I
Of
just
course.
walk or jog at a normal speed. Shift still does nothing. Space still does nothing. It's okay.
Do you dare to enter the trials gate?
Amicia de Rune fears nothing.
Oh, invisible wall. Boo! I want to explore.
This apple tree was planted when you were born. It will prove your worth.
Sir Knight, what are the terms of the test?
The sacred apples of the sacred apple tree have been corrupted by a great evil.
A great
If you
evil.
destroy
Oh, man.
6 of these rotten apples by the time I count to 10, I will make you a knight.
I accept your challenge.
I can see some stones near the trunk over there. Go and get them and tell me when you're ready.
All right. So I need to knock off all of the
I'll show you I'm not a child anymore.
all of
All
the
right,
stone
come
or
back.
all of the apples from the tree.
Stand behind this trunk. You'll shoot from here.
It shall be done.
So here we go.
Hold left to prime your shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Amicia. 6, 7.
And this is how Amicia becomes a true knight.
9.
They're pretty good.
And 10.
Oh no, there's one left. No, dang
I
it.
must say I'm impressed. But your sling is frightfully noisy.
It was a present from you.
Oh, yes. I'd quite forgot.
Can I do it again?
Goodness.
Please?
What's up with him?
He must have smelled a rabbit. Come on, quickly.
Oh, I
go
can't
ahead.
use my sling anymore.
I'll catch up with you.
Dang it.
Much faster than I am.
See to crouch. Oh, that's a terrible button for crouch. Oh, I hate that. I hope I can change that. Like control or something.
Leo,
Bird! Bird!
a hunting dog is not supposed to lose its hunter.
Birds aren't real. Government conspiracy. Spying on us all. Alright. I am purposefully not discussing the subject that I was discussing earlier in order to not jinx what is currently not happening at the moment.
Oh gosh, a wild boar. What a good dog.
Amicia, did he find something?
Shh.
Protein shake?
A wild boar.
Some game. This will do nicely for a little feast.
I could use my sling.
Well, that might work. But you'll need to get closer. This grass will keep you hidden if you stay low.
Is it this grass right here?
It's
Okay, yeah.
drinking. Time to make my move. No, it saw me.
Find a way to sneak up. You have to hit the head. Careful. You have to aim for the head.
I'm doing my best. I want that feast.
I know. You can do it, my darling.
So I think I need to come from the
Use the
side.
high grass. Stay low.
Oh! Excuse me, I am in the grass. Oh, did I step on a stick? I think I stepped on a stick. That's cool.
Does hunger always make you this accurate?
Huh.
But the feast isn't on your plate quite yet.
No. Go, Leon. Don't lose the scent.
You kind of need to finish off your prey.
I promise you, tonight we shall dine like kings.
I have no doubt we will.
Don't give up, Leon. I'm coming, Leon. Keep him there and you'll get a piece for yourself.
Straight through the mud.
I'll sink in there.
Okay. So mud makes you go slow. Or I should... What is this? Mud swamp thing? Not really sure. But she's ruining her nice clothes, my guy. So the music is slowly changing
He stopped barking.
to something
must
more
have found it.
ominous. It was a very good transition. Props to the audio engineers and sound design there.
These bridges were almost new. Someone's not going to be happy. The trees. What did that? Leo,
Did
come
what?
here.
What did what? What's wrong with the trees? You should just talk about this one. Trees break and fall over all the time in the forest.
It's the boar.
That's not.
But how? Leon couldn't have done that.
Yeah. Oh,
Leo!
it's
Come here.
disgusting.
Leo! Leo! I'm here!
Oh.
I'm coming!
Space gives me like a little dodge maneuver. You see that?
My dog. Who did this? Leon!
What devilry is this? We must go. Immediately.
Smart man. You don't usually see that in video games. They're usually like, "Oh, what's going on? Let me stick my hand in there." And this guy's like, "No, we need to freaking leave right now. Go." I like that dude. He better not die soon. I'm gonna be very upset.
I shall organize a hunt. Go and find your mother. Tell her I must speak with her. She's probably...
Looking after Hugo. Yes, of course.
Amicia. He was a good dog.
He was a good boy.
For reinforcing the door. I haven't been able to make them yet. Did you hear about the English troops arriving?
What's this weird chromatic aberration around the edges of the screen? I really don't like it. At in games, I hate that effect.
Oh, Lady Amicia, you're back.
Theo, there's an emergency. Get the others and go and see my father as soon as you can, all right?
All right. By the way, I've set up some targets for your sling behind the stables.
Oh,
It's gonna continue walking behind this guy. Welcome, Oblivion. The first thing you miss is that we're not playing God of War. Because it wouldn't work. It refused to launch. So we're playing the other game that that tied with God of War for first place in the poll. The other thing you missed, yeah, really sad. But I ordered a new power supply because I think that might be part of the problem. That should come next week, or July 11th is its current expected arrival time. So the weekend after that, I'll have the new power supply. However, this game is also having issues. So, that's cool. Anyways, the only other thing you missed is the tutorial section that I just went through. I've only been playing the game for like 15 minutes. We were walking through the woods. We learned how to use my sling to throw stones at things. And then we watched our dog get eaten alive by something underground. And so now we have returned to the castle to organize a hunt to go out and find out whatever killed the dog. So there you go. That's the gist. We literally just came back to the castle, and we are playing as a girl named Amicia. That's her name right there. And we have been instructed to go fetch our mother so she can talk to our father about organizing the hunt and warning her about the danger in the woods. Also, in this game, you can pet the dog. Well, the dog is now dead, so you can't pet the dog, but apparently you could pet a horse instead, so let's go. If for some reason you thought I started at 6, I did not. I've only been live for like 20 minutes. Oh, hello. So right now we're just kind of exploring. This looks like a thing.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
A whistle. That looks like maybe it'll be important. I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. It's the best game ever. As soon as I realized you could pet the dog, I was like, this game, 10 out of 10. It doesn't matter the rest, as long as you can pet the dog, because he's a good boy. I'm gonna go to settings quick. Can I turn off the chromatic aberration? Aha! Low. We're gonna turn it to low. Oh, that's better. I can still see it a little bit, but much better. Okay.
Good day, Lady Amicia. Those new rivets will have to wait. By the way, any news about the town?
Everyone is on edge. Some were bitten during the night.
Sounds like the English to me.
Now, why would the English go and bite people?
Also, this takes place in like medieval France. That's where we're at right now. Our father is some sort of French lord who owns this villa in the countryside. He's in charge of the lands around the area, which is why he's the one organizing the hunt to find out whatever ate your dog alive. So. Hello, piggies. Can you pet the piggies? Oh, he's very piggy. You just burped at me. Or oinked at me? I don't know. He did something. He made noise. Alright. Nothing in here. Oof.
Oh, Lady Amicia.
Oh, hello.
Did you have a good walk?
Later, Flor. Tell the others that the forest is out of bounds until further notice.
He's plucking a chicken.
Yes, I'll tell them.
Alia Oratio Sancti Sebastiani, keep us from evil. May you forever grant us health and keep plague from our door.
Okay, nothing there. However, we can do something here.
Take care of Leon, please. He deserves his place at your side.
Leon is the name of her dog that just died.
Goodbye, my darling dog.
So, should I save this as a discussion point tomorrow? I think I'm gonna wait to make this a discussion point tomorrow. All right. If you're around watching me play this tomorrow, Oblivion, just remind me to discuss French accents. Okay. That's all I need. That should remind me what I'm thinking of. What is up with this dude's pinky? Oh my gosh, that guy's pinky is very. Oh, it was like sticking like straight out like this. Like compared to the rest of his hand, it was just like. Oh, it did it again. Oh, I missed it.
The pots Theo told me about. I still have my sling.
All right. Need more stones. Hey, achievement unlocked. More practice. That's good because I messed up the first practice tutorial because I
Leo,
miscounted the amount of
I'd arrived more quickly. I would have
miscounted the
killed
amount of
whatever there is
apples on the
here.
tree. I was supposed to shoot down 6 apples and I only shot down 5. And then the end of the tutorial happened because you only have 10 seconds to do it. I did that thing where you celebrate success too early and you end up costing yourself the win. So I know I'm not even a real gamer. Not even a little bit. I gotta practice more. Oh, was that a door interaction? Oh, I thought I could interact with that.
I hope Mother's not too busy.
This sunshine won't last long.
Oh, look at the
Rain
big
has
fluffy
already ruined
goose.
the harvest. People are dying of hunger. We're lucky to be in this house. Mark my words. You're right about that.
Look at the goose. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Can I pet the goose? I want to pet the goose. Please let me pet the goose. I can't pet the goose. No. Dang it. Sad.
Ah, Gabrielle. Is Mother upstairs?
Yes, she spent the night there. The little one had another one of his attacks.
She won't be in a good mood.
All right. I don't see anywhere else for me to go other than inside the house. Oh, okay. Yep. All right. So make sure you get all your stuff done before you walk through that door because you're not getting back out.
Did you hear what happened at the village?
People being bitten. Kids too, can you imagine?
Each time it happens at night?
Famine, war on our doorstep, and now vampires?
Oh, we must have sinned something rotten to be punished so. Oh, Lady Amicia, hello. I didn't see you there.
Yes, hello, milady.
I want to get in the locked trunk. It's a treasure chest. I want the treasure. Yeah, they're talking about vampires. From the little bit that I know about this game, there is something that's biting people, but it's not what they think. What up, Granny?
The smell of your cooking warms the heart.
Oh, it's nothing much, but I think you'll like it.
I'm sure I will.
Can I go through this door? Fake vampires then. Yes. All right. Is there another hidden secret thing up here? Ooh, I see something shiny. Oh yeah, here we go. What is this?
Cinnamon. I'd almost forgotten what it smells like. They were right to hide it. Father would put it in every dish.
Oh, ooh, here we go. All right, gifts. So we have a codex. There's 11 gifts to find and 26 curiosities. So the first one is a whistle, a terracotta whistle given to Amicia by her father for her first hunt. Used by our distant ancestors as instruments and toys, whistles allow people to synchronize their groups during hunts, but also armies in times of war. It is shiny. You gotta get the shinies. Spices, rare and expensive. Spices are not found at all tables. Moreover, the population is convinced of a hierarchy of elements based on their proximity to the divine. Fire precedes air, which is above water, which covers earth. Vegetables, which grow in the least noble of the elements, are meant for the most destitute, while birds, which fly across the heavens, generally end up on the plates of lords. That's actually a kind of like cool philosophy thing. I don't know what else to call that, but that's interesting. I like that. I mean, it's straight up classism, don't get me wrong, but it's interesting. So what do I do with things like that? Can I go give this lady the cinnamon? No? What about the ladies in the kitchen? Also, look at this huge pot. Or I should say this is the dining room, not the kitchen. Those are weird buckets. They're like lined with copper or bronze on the top. Something, I don't know.
Yes, Lady Beatrice, leave it to me.
Louise, have you been to see Mother?
Indeed. Do you want to see her?
It's important. Father's orders.
Oh, in that case, I have to finish your room. By the way, I've left a little something for you on your bed. Come and see if you like.
Ah, thank you.
Is it chocolate? That is not chocolate.
It's the placemat that Mother made for me when I was a little girl. I've been looking for it everywhere. Thank you, Louise.
All right, tablecloth. Hand-woven doilies are often decorated with lace and are used primarily to protect tables from hot dishes. This doily is adorned with the family coat of arms, a traditional pattern for young, well-bred girls when they learn to crochet. All right, what else? Oh, this is like cool artwork on the wall. Goes all the way around. I like it. What do we got over here?
Oh, Leon.
Oh.
What am I going to do here without you?
Well, this is where her dog slept. He's got a water bowl. He's got a water dish. He's got bones in his bowl to chew on. Big sad. Can I play the harp? Oh man. Oh, this is a huge chest. Holy cow. How did you get that up the stairs? I can't crawl in the fireplace. Lame. Whose bedroom is this? It's really tiny. I'm guessing it's actually for my little brother, who we have not met yet. All we know about him so far is that he has some sort of health problems, and our mom basically spends all of her time with him and nobody else trying to take care of him. Something like that. So we're about to meet our mother for the first time, and I think our brother.
Mother?
You know you're not supposed to be here.
I know, but something attacked Leon in the forest.
My dear, I really wish I had the time to listen to your adventures, but...
true. Leon was lying there on the ground, and then he was...
Shh. You are to stay here with your brother.
What? Why? What's
Close
happening?
the door behind me and do not open the shutters, whatever happens.
But... Hugo...
He is not contagious. I realize you hardly know him, but he will be all right. Trust me, Amicia.
And the game crashed. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so annoying. All right, we'll give it one go. It lasted for a while. It lasted for a while. Now we'll never know what's gonna happen. Ah, what ate the dog? I don't know. Hopefully we got a checkpoint at the end of that cutscene. Hopefully it auto-saved. We'll see. The de Rune Legacy, 1348, the serene southwestern region of the Kingdom of France. Lord de Rune's family lives in fragile peace, while the borders of Guyenne tremble with the echoes of war with the English. Oh man, it put me all the way back here. This is like the start of the area I was in. Gosh, dang it. Well, we're just gonna speed run this. We're gonna do a 100% speed run of this starting area. All right.
Oh, Lady Amicia.
I'm gonna talk to this dude.
Theo, there's an emergency. Get the others and go and see my father as soon as you can, all right?
All right. By the way, I've set up some targets for your sling behind the stables.
Oh, thank you. There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
All right. We're gonna do all the things. There's only one horse to pet. That's fine. We need to talk to this guy.
Good day, Lady Amicia.
Those new rivets will have to wait. By the way, any news about the town?
Everyone is on edge. Some were bitten during the night.
Sounds like the English to me.
Now, why would the English go and bite people?
I don't know. To keep us off balance.
So instead of vampires, those two guys think the English are just sneaking into people's bedrooms at night and biting them. I honestly would think that the vampires are more realistic.
The pots Theo told me about. I still have my sling.
They bite because it's fun, and they're vampires. Oh, are you sorry? You're just saying the English are actually vampires.
Oh, Leo,
Got it. Okay.
if only I'd arrived more quickly. I would have killed whatever did this to you.
Oh, Lady Amicia, did you have a good walk?
Later, Flo. Tell the others that the forest is out of bounds until further notice.
Yes, I'll tell them.
Keep us from evil. May you forever grant us health and keep plague from our door.
Take care of Leon, please.
I'm gonna continue
Deserves
eating my
his place at
snacks
your
as
side.
well. I've got
Even if he was a
yogurt
bit
and
naughty
bananas.
sometimes. Goodbye, my darling dog.
Excuse me while I mix this up. I wonder if I'll be able to skip the cutscene that the game crashed on. We'll see. That might help solve the issue, whatever the issue was. I currently have a power limit set for the game, actually. Oh, settings, graphics. It's set to borderless. That's weird. Let me change. Oh, I already did. Okay. Go here, go back. All right.
Hope Mother's not too busy.
Basically, right now I'm just throttling my graphics card so that it has a less chance of crashing.
People are dying of hunger. We're lucky to be in this house. Mark my words. You're right about that.
Ah, Gabrielle. Is Mother upstairs?
Yes, she spent the night there. The little one had another one of his attacks.
She won't be in a good mood.
So I wonder also if this time, if I grab the cinnamon first and then go talk to the lady actually cooking,
Did you hear
if
what
I will
happened at
be
the
able to give it
village?
to her then.
People being bitten. Kids too, can you imagine?
Each time it happens at night?
Famine, war on our doorstep, and now vampires?
Oh, we must have sinned something rotten to be punished so. Oh, Lady Amicia, hello. I didn't see you there.
Yes, hello, milady.
All right. Cinnamon first, then talk to Granny. See if there's any change.
Cinnamon. I don't know.
Oh, wow. It has my stuff already
In every
collected.
dish.
So it counted that I collected it, but it didn't save my checkpoint at the correct spot. That is annoying.
The smell of your cooking warms the heart.
Oh, it's nothing much, but I think you'll like it.
I'm sure I will.
No change. All right, upstairs we go. We'll collect the tablecloth. We'll look at Leon's bed. And then we'll start the cutscene. And hopefully the game won't crash.
To me.
Louise, have you been to see Mother?
Indeed. Do you want to see her?
It's important. Father's orders.
Oh, in that case, I have to finish your room. By the way, I've left a little something for you on your bed. Come and see if you like.
Thank you. Oh, Leon. What am I going to do here without you?
All right. There was nothing in this room. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. If this doesn't work, we're gonna play a different game. Until 2 weeks from now. Can I skip the cutscene? Ooh, need to skip. Oh. Okay, well, we made it through.
All these potions. Mother.
Hopefully, we
Ever be
didn't
able to fill
miss
them?
any more of that cutscene. Hopefully there was nothing left to do. What is... Oh gosh, she has him locked in the room? What is going on with this child?
How long has he been here? 4 years? 5? Where is he? Hugo?
Got cool toys and stuff, I guess. He's a vampire. I mean, maybe. Oh, he's right there. Shoot, that means I didn't unlock the doors.
It's me. Your sister? Amicia?
Hello.
We haven't seen each other much. Mummy will be back soon.
Move! Come on!
Mom said don't open the shutters.
Did he talk? No, Lord Nicholas. He killed 2 of our men.
Where is he? I won't ask again. Where is your son?
In good hands.
Touch the house.
Well, he did.
Is that mommy?
No. Press Z to call Hugo.
Hugo, come here.
What's happening?
Shh.
I know you're here, kid. I don't have time to play games. Where have they hidden him?
Let's go. Now.
Oh shoot. Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me.
It's me, Gabriel. Come here quickly.
Oh.
Hey, you! What the hell are you doing?
Let's go.
Where's the kid, huh?
Leave him alone.
Shut your mouth. He belongs to the Inquisition.
Oh, it's the Inquisition.
Gabriel.
Was it really that hard?
Oh no.
Leia.
I don't know anything.
There you go.
Oh, he just
That'll teach you.
shanked her.
I'm begging you. Hugo's not here.
And you, stay here.
Come on.
Very clear. Tell me, where is Hugo the Rune?
Where did the guy go? Okay. Can we run now, please?
What's going on?
Hey, checkpoint.
I have to find
That's
Mother.
good.
She'll know. Oh my god. Louise.
That table's moved.
Making me run like that?
Oh, we can't go through the door.
We need to move. Don't look.
We serve a higher power.
Oh, she real dead.
Let's check you're not hiding anything.
Lady Drew must have kept up research here.
Oh.
No. We have to keep going.
Your mistress's notes. Speak up. Don't make me hurt you again.
We have to go around.
Dear, I only do the laundry. This is your last chance. Tell us what you know about your mistress's research.
Even if I knew, I wouldn't say anything. Lady Beatrice is a good soul, right?
Oh, the ladder to the secret upstairs area is gone. Is this really the only place I can go? Oh, I forgot there's a door here. Oh.
Well. Where do you think you're going?
That was the softest knockout thud ever.
My children.
What is happening?
We will be all right. Do you hear me? Come on.
What's that medallion he's wearing? Did you see that? Oh, she's wearing one too.
Hugo, take your sister's hand. I'll go first, and you just have to follow me, all right? We have to cross the gardens. Amicia, hold your brother's hand.
If you leave Hugo alone, he will panic and attract enemies in the area.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Guards, watch the exits.
They are everywhere.
Trust me. Through the grass, they won't be able to see us.
Wait.
Mommy.
Shh.
Wow, there are a lot of guards.
I've got another one.
Who is it?
The gardener knows the family well. Says he watched the kids grow up.
Yes, the little one loves flowers. I used to take him some.
Flowers. You can do better than that.
It worked.
Take him.
Shh.
Make sure
Hide.
everything you know.
All my life. They're like family to me.
You'll get nothing out of me. Go to hell. Oh yeah? You first. Listen, have a little think, and I'll come back later. And you, don't die without talking to me first.
Bastards. Cowards.
We have to get through. Amicia, help him. I'll carry you. All right? All right.
Oh, this. Oh, that's.
Yes.
Robert de Rune doesn't like the
We got a timed
Just a boy
action.
and a bunch of peasants. How long can it take?
Tell us everything.
Look out. They'll see us. We have to get further away. If I can hit the helmets in the grates over there.
Stay here and not a sound.
All right.
What was that noise?
Right, let's go. It's okay, Hugo. I'm coming.
All right, so that's what control is for.
My head. Breathe, Hugo, like I showed you.
What's wrong with him?
His illness has awoken. We need to go faster.
So, the boy?
He's hiding, but Lord Nicholas is tracking him down.
Watch your surroundings and throw projectiles at metal objects to divert.
At least he got the father.
And soon he'll
I
get
will be back soon. You have to be quiet, right?
I'll wait for you. Let's go. Follow me. Quietly now. Yes.
There is a dude right there.
Mother.
Maybe by throwing one of these pots.
Really?
The noise will attract him. We'll slip past behind his back.
All right.
Hold tab to open the selection. Yeah, Assassin's Creed vibes, yeah.
Listen, I know what you poor people are like. Always got a sneaky coin hidden somewhere.
Stay calm and wait for me here.
All right. I'll stay here.
Throw the pot at a surface. Enemy is highlighted. In white, we'll hear the sound of the impact.
Always
And the
plenty of work
closest
and
will
you're in the
investigate.
wall.
Okay, so not all of them will investigate, just the closest.
Come on.
That noise.
Be careful.
All
Let me
right.
go see what it was.
Come on. Oh, no.
Stay calm. Hold my hand tight.
All right, how much you want to bet there's somebody on the other side of this door?
It's locked from the other side.
Mother, the hole in the wall.
Yes. Hugo, I'm sorry. I know you're scared, but if you get through there, you can open the door for us. You're the only one who can do it.
What's behind there?
Just concentrate on the door. You're a brave boy. You prove it to me every day. Amicia is going to let go of your hand. Then you can quickly go through, all right?
All right.
Hugo can crawl in tight spaces, press Q to ask him to sneak in.
Be strong.
Well done.
There are people.
Hold my hand. Come on. You can come here.
Straight away.
Mercy! Mercy!
Wait.
Oh, you just take a spear in the back?
Make you run faster, my lad.
He did.
Come on.
Oh, just walk through the tree. Okay, that's cool.
Follow me.
Hello?
Coming.
Amicia, you have to help him next time.
Sorry.
Ow. My head.
What is wrong with him?
An attack. Listen to my voice, Hugo. You know how this goes.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Think of the cloud that you breathe in and blow out. In, out. Like that slowly.
Mother, we can't stay.
Give him a little time. You're right, Hugo.
I think so.
So, let's continue. Courage, my darling.
Follow me. Quietly now.
I'm coming.
All right, I'm actually pretty scared to see what it is that happens when his attack actually like makes it all the way through.
go now. It's too risky with Hugo. He's slower than us. There are bots over there. I could cross, make a diversion. Alone? Yes, you'd have more time.
Press Z to ask Hugo and Beatrice to say where they are.
I can let you know when it's alright. Be very careful.
Okay.
Aim well. Mother and Hugo need time to get through.
What's all the
I
noise?
need to call them now.
Psst, come here. We're coming.
Come on, come quickly.
Nothing to report.
Well done.
Oh. He almost saw me. Oh my gosh.
The garden gate. We should be able to get out of here.
There's one guard left.
The scarecrow. I used to practice firing at it.
But he will come this way. Yes, but we can wait until he goes away again.
All right. Leave this to me. I can let you know when it's all right.
Be very careful.
What the hell was that?
Be careful.
All right.
We have to wait for him to turn around and walk back to his post, and that's when we're gonna go.
Go away. Get out of
I
here.
need to calm down.
Here we go.
Now.
You're alive. This way. This way. Follow me.
Because it's never this easy, what's his face is gonna be on the other side of that gate.
My darling. Go and hide quickly now.
Uh-oh.
Madame, they are
Amicia,
here.
you have to take your brother to Laurentius.
The doctor?
Yes, he helped me treat Hugo. He will look after you.
And what about you? You
do
have
not
to come.
need me, Amicia. You are.
But I do need you. I need you.
Hurry now. Follow the river. It will lead you to Laurentius.
Mother, no!
Oh! What she did. She did.
Hugo, follow me. Now.
Kill the sister! Take the boy alive!
Soldiers!
What's happening? Where's Mommy?
She'll catch up with us. Run
Oh.
as fast as you can.
Oh!
Be careful, goddammit!
The ground is shaking. Amicia, the ground is shaking.
Don't stop. They're right behind
Yeah,
us.
why is the ground shaking? Hello?
Straight on. Very straight on.
But where are we going? Amicia!
Oh!
Amicia!
Okay, don't run towards that guy. And that game crashed again. It just doesn't know what to do. It just doesn't know what to do. Something was pulling the guards under. Okay, I missed that part. I missed that part. All right. I lowered the power limit of the GPU again. We'll see what happens this next time around. You know what time it is, though? Banana time. Just like that. Will we get to finish the rest of this? Lord Daroon's family lives in fragile peace, while the borders of Guyenne tremble with the echoes of the war against the English. There we go. It was out of the corner of the screen. Okay.
Kill the sister! Take the boy alive!
What's happening? Where's Mommy?
She'll catch up with us. Run as fast as you can.
Be careful, goddammit!
The ground is shaking. Amicia, the ground is shaking.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm seeing like the stuff fly now. Okay. Here we go. So now we go this direction.
Just keep running.
Amicia, we have to go back and look for Mommy.
We can't let them catch us. Where did we go? I don't know.
There's something in the ground, Amicia. Are we going to die?
No, we have to lose them. Oh no, they're everywhere.
What do we do?
We're gonna jump in the river.
Take a deep breath. Jump.
You know, that kid has never been in water before. He probably doesn't know how to swim. The strangers. So hopefully Amicia knows how to swim and she can hold him up, because that kid's gonna drown.
The village must be further on. Someone there should be able to help us find the rentiers. Hugo. Hugo?
Mommy won't be happy when she finds out I fell in the water.
Well, let's not mention it when we see her, all right? Come on. First, we have to get dry.
The strangers. Find help. All right. Excuse me, but the little kid should be falling through the dock right now.
Amicia, why did they want to capture us?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it right now.
We'll ask the rentiers to take us to see Mommy and Daddy.
Yes, of course.
Oh, this is a very large place.
Where is everyone?
That is a great question. Where is everybody?
An amulet.
Oh,
Ah.
Mommy gave me one once.
Me too.
Shinies.
Someone must have lost it. I think we can take it. Could be useful.
That way we'll be protected.
Amulets and talismans. Faced with the violence of the plague, fear and superstition pushes commoners to obtain or make lucky charms. Unscrupulous artisans make money by selling rings and necklaces made of any material at high prices. These improbable trinkets, surrounded by superstition, are supposed to protect people from evil. Everybody is dead. Hey, no spoilers. Come on, Oblivion, you know the rules. Banned. You've been banned. Ah, it's a goose! Goosey goose! Goosey goose! You're so chunky. He's a chunky boy. Horsies. Can Hugo pet the horsies?
Really big.
They won't hurt you.
What are those noises? Are they sick?
They're just clearing their noses. Come on, we have to go.
An assumption, if you will. That makes sense. Also, 12th century France and a kid doesn't know what a horse is. That's, he's definitely been isolated.
Hugo, not now.
But
Don't touch them. They're all rotten.
I'm hungry.
How can you think of food right now?
Because he's a kid. Kids don't care. I think that's bread right there. Those stacks. I think that's all bread. It's all really moldy. Boop, doop, boop, doop. He's been very sheltered, that's for sure.
Smoke. There must be a lot of people.
Maybe a lot of people burning. Maybe. That's my guess, is there's a lot of people, it's just that the people are on fire. Can I... Oh, I can't let go of his hand. Can I tell him to crawl through there? No. Okay.
Excuse me, please wait. Madam?
Oh,
What's the matter with them?
they don't like us.
Scared.
Excuse me, I'm the daughter of Lord Robert de Rune. We were attacked. We need help.
Please, it's very cold.
No? Nothing? Nobody cares about the poor, sickly child?
Anybody there? I'm with my little brother. The de Rune estate was attacked. I'm begging you, please help us.
We're wet and hungry.
What on earth is going on? Is anyone there? We need help. No one is going to let us in. What's the matter with them?
All right, I want to go check the door that those ladies went in before we get too much further. Oh, okay, never mind. I can't. Ooh. Rotting fish. Tasty. The butcher's market? Nobody likes that.
Please, somebody help us.
Go
Oh.
away.
But I'm your lord's daughter.
Okay. Ah, we got some rocks. That's good. That means I can throw them. Wonderful.
I don't believe it.
They're hiding.
We've waited too long. I told you we need to leave.
And go where?
Someone's there.
We'll come back later when things are better.
We'll all be dead before things get better here. That's enough. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Please help us. I know you're there.
Who is it? Sod off! I don't want people to see you on my doorstep.
Oh, what a horrible man. Come on, Hugo.
I just noticed the kid's arm. Can you see that? It's like really brown. Unless it's his shirt and it's just muddy. That's a possibility. Okay, I think this leads back towards the bridge that I saw. Yeah.
Anyone there?
There's nothing for you here. Clear off!
What has got into you all?
I don't like this place. Is it soap?
Don't touch it, Hugo. Leave it alone.
What? You should definitely take the soap right now. As the fear of miasmas associated with the smell of the dead spreads, Hygiene makes great advances along with the development of towns and villages. Rudimentary sewers start to appear, and most villages have saunas or public baths accessible to all. On a daily basis, everyone washes their hands before each meal, and soap can be found in even the most modest buildings. Oh. Oh. There's a dead chicken. Hey. Come on. Oh, there's a... There we go. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here yet. Okay. We're full on rocks. I wonder if we ever get upgraded amount of rocks that we can carry. Can I get a larger pouch? Is this like Legend of Zelda? You see it, but you thought it was mud? Okay. Oh yeah, there's a better look at him. Yeah, that's just like dirty sleeves or something. Can I get the big bean pouch or whatever?
Someone's drawn something on the doors.
Come back here. That means there are sick people in these houses. Don't touch anything.
Oh, they're not allowed to go outside.
It's more serious than that. It means that we could catch their illness, so stop running around.
All right, sorry.
X marks the spot. There it is. Where is the fire at? Where's the smoke coming from? Remember, this is smoke. Okay, there's the smoke.
There was a fire here.
They burned all the furniture.
Just want to make sure I don't miss anything in the exploration of the area.
Amicia, do apples on a tree belong to everyone?
Can I knock an apple off and give it to him?
With things as they are at the moment, I suppose so.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, feed the child. Let's go. Achievement unlocked, feeding the hungry. That's awesome. All right.
The village is contaminated. That's why everyone's hiding.
Oh, I can hear voices coming from over to my left. It's a crowd of people. I don't like that all of these gates are locked. I wish there was a way I could open them. Bro, how long are you gonna eat that apple, my guy?
Cooking. Is it fair?
It doesn't sound like a fair.
I can smell something cooking. I think you're gonna be really disappointed as to what's being heated at the moment.
Good Lord.
You! I'm begging you! Go get help!
Well, I'll be damned. Here's the rest of them.
What? No, wait, we're just looking for someone.
And you found him. It's your damn music what brought them out, huh? Those dirty vermin that invaded our church. That filth would attack our children in their beds and gave them the black thing. But now you found Conrad Malfour. And I'm telling you, this is the last village you'll infect.
Amicia!
Come on.
Uh-oh, time to run.
What's happening, Amicia?
Just run!
But why are they angry? Are they going to burn us too?
Yes, they are.
We have to hide, Amicia!
Here, get inside, quickly!
All's quiet.
He's going to see us.
Don't move.
Just have to wait until they show themselves. Then we'll get them. What's that racket about?
Shh, shh. That's it. Almost.
We showed him.
We showed him by sneaking around. Oh, shoot.
Not that way!
Where are we going?
Come on, just run as fast as you can! There! The wall!
They're coming!
Quick, quick!
They must be hiding in a hole somewhere, like snakes. Which way did they go?
We should never have come here.
Why are they doing that?
They think we have brought evil with us. We have to find a way out of here.
Where am I supposed to put this cart? Over there? Okay.
Good. We can climb onto it now.
Oh, can't grab that. Okay. Anything? Any other shinies? Nope,
on,
nothing.
climb
Okay.
up.
All right, not a sound.
Hello? Okay. How do... Hold on. What? How in the world am I supposed to get up here? Ah.
The chain doesn't look very strong.
But it will make some noise, right?
Do you have a better idea? Help me push.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna refill the rocks and then head on out.
Come, I'll get you up.
So I want to know what that guy
Now
was talking
we get
about.
out.
So we
Music.
can leave now, right?
If they don't find us again.
But you have your sling. You can protect us.
It's not that easy, Hugo.
Oh.
Outsiders! Oh no, quickly,
Uh-oh.
quick! The ladder, go and climb, you first!
It doesn't look safe, Amicia.
We're running out of time, they're coming!
It's going to break.
No! No!
Okay. I gotta go. Time for me to go.
Hugo, where are you going? Don't leave me!
Amicia, come here. This side.
There
Yeah,
you
I'm
are.
over here.
I found this, so you can climb up.
Well done. I'll get it to fall. Watch out!
Oh.
Come on, come on.
Here you go.
Well done. I was scared.
I'm sorry about the ladder.
It's my fault. You were right.
We need to go home.
We can't. Not without Laurentius.
Where do I go?
Amicia, hide.
Well, where the hell are they?
Come now. We've surrounded the area. They were here a few minutes ago.
The two of you surrounded the whole area? Get out of here!
The two of you surrounded the area? That's not how that works.
I send them back to hell!
Okay, so that guy right there?
Conrad lost his mind when his kid died. We have to burn innocent people? Chase kids? Meanwhile, the plague spreads through the village.
You think it's normal to have a girl and a kid running around here with the things the way they are? I bet they came out of the church with the rest of that scum.
Eh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, so the guy that wants to kill us, he's talking about the music from the church, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Can I switch between... Oh, I can switch between by just pressing the numbers. Okay, very nice.
What the hell was that noise?
Like, does he seriously think that... Oh! Music causes sickness, or like what?
I don't know. There's no way out.
Oh no! Quickly, please!
I'm trying. It won't hold them for long. Quickly.
They know we're here!
No, it's stuck. Hugo, go through there. Open it for me.
Right.
Pay the piper. I mean, maybe.
I blocked it with the plans.
Can you unblock it?
I'm trying.
Hurry! Quickly, Hugo, please.
I can.
Hugo, he's here. Hugo, do something.
What the? Oh! Time to go.
To stop him, he's here.
Oh, please, we've got to carry on. Just a little further.
Oh, that's a dead pig. Hello.
A dead end. We're finished.
This way. Don't be afraid. Come in.
This is the most infected part of the village. Where are they? Listen, we'll tell Conrad we lost them. I'm not staying here.
I'm gonna explore upstairs while you do your thing.
Now, you're safe. They'll never come looking for you here. You're so king. There are clothes you can change into upstairs.
Oh.
In a chest in the bedroom.
Hey, guess what? I'm upstairs in the bedroom.
Are you sure? Thank you. Incense.
It smells like home.
Mother used to use it.
All right, 4 out of 26. Incense and herbs. Alchemists know it, and the people are beginning to suspect it. Evil does not exist only in the bodies of infected people. It also travels around them. People start blaming the air, the stench of which indicates the presence of miasmas and therefore of disease. So to ward off the great evil, the air of contaminated places is purified by burning herbs, at the risk of burning down the whole neighborhood. Cutscene time? Please don't crash.
That's better.
Bless.
What about you?
We have to go and find Mummy, Amicia.
Not yet. She told us to find Laurentius.
But that's silly. We're going to get caught.
Hugo, we're going to do what she told us, and that's it. Hugo, wait.
Anything else up here before we head downstairs? I don't see it. I like her hair. Her hair is cool.
They fit you. Good. They belonged to my grandchildren. Oh, my name is Clairvy.
I'm Amicia, and this is Hugo. Say thank you, Hugo.
Thank you.
Clovey, what is happening here?
The plague. So many people dead. And those still alive have... But
Her ear
where are
actually
your
looks like
parents?
really good.
At home.
Just like an odd
They're waiting for
observation.
us. We're looking for a doctor. Laurentius.
A doctor. Perhaps. A man did come and help at the hospice early on. The monks might be able to tell you more, but...
What?
They haven't been seen recently. No one goes near the church anymore.
It's all we have. We must go and see.
You'll die there. But no one listens to old Clary anymore, so... Anyway, I see you have a sling. You're going to need it. But it'll be no use to you in that state. Go to the backyard. You'll find some new strips of leather there. And feel free to use the workshop in the next room for your repairs.
Oh.
That's very kind of you.
So there's a crafting element to this game. Not something that I was expecting. And the game crashed. Oh, I really just want my I really hope that the $200 that I spent on a new power supply fixes the problem. I really hope it does. I did see for a split second though, I believe I saw the autosave icon. So hopefully that means I made it past that that cutscene. Chapter 2, The Strangers. Amicia and her younger brother Hugo lost their entire family during an attack by the Inquisition. Amicia barely knows Hugo, who grew up cut off from the world because of mysterious illness.
Feel free to use the tools by the workshop.
Hooray! We got the autosave. That's good. That's wow, that's actually like a pretty good like interior texture of a pumpkin. Like that's really good.
Right, got the tools. I just need the leather.
Tools, 1 of 8? Oh my gosh. Here's some leather.
Right, let's get to work.
Leather, 1 of 8. Okay, so here's a little hole that Hugo's gonna be able to go through, and then I assume he's gonna open up this door here.
Come on, keep calm and concentrate.
Hold left click to repair your sling. Oh, what's up, Hugo? Oh, he's just coming to watch Big Sis do her thing. Hitting enemies in the head kills them instantly. While repairing her sling, Amicia takes the opportunity to change some of the material. This improves the speed of her projectiles, making headshots lethal. All right, so it looks like there's a ton of crafting materials that you can actually collect here. That's cool.
That's much better. With the right materials, I could improve it even more.
Holy cow. Okay. So there's a ton of different stuff that we can upgrade. So level 2 for the sling is reduces the time it takes Amicia to get out and load her sling. Thanks to the special treatment of the rope, Amicia improves her sling's grip, making using it faster and more efficient. Level 1 pouch reduces the time required to achieve maximum accuracy of a shot. That'll be nice. Then equipment. We've got a pocket, bros. Holds up to 12 materials of each type. Right now it looks like the max is like 6 rocks, 5 crystal. Oh, no, that's not it. I think it's, yeah, because we can only carry 6 rocks, but I saw it was like we could carry like 8 tools, we could carry 8 leather, stuff like that. Ammunition bag. Holds up to 10 ammo of each type, and the Adderall or hip sling thing. Running and dodging makes less noise. By removing the wood from her soles and wrapping her calves in a thick fabric, Amicia drastically reduces the noise she makes when moving. Yeah, that's cool. And then here's the codex. All right.
Right, I must go and thank Clovey.
You can open the craft menu at any time by pressing I, but you need a workshop to upgrade your equipment. That makes sense.
So?
It's a lot better. Thank you, Clovey. Thanks for everything.
So that's where you lost them. Yeah, they won't survive long around here if you ask me.
What on earth are you doing? Put that mallet down. Are you stupid or what?
I am not stupid.
Don't shout.
Children, that's enough noise.
I want to see Mummy.
Shut up. You're going to get us killed.
Mummy will protect us.
That's enough.
I want to see
Mummy is dead, Hugo. You'll never see her again. Or Daddy.
Amicia.
You're lying.
They were killed at the...
Gosh, dang it! Ah! Why? Oh! This is so annoying. Why is it doing that? Yeah, it definitely does. Yep. Okay. Every time it happens, I just lower the power limit for my graphics card every single time. I've also like manually limited the game to 60 FPS so it doesn't go any higher than that. Maybe I need to lower that to 30. I really don't want to. But like the card can just, or the, like I said, I think it's the power supply, but it just cannot hold up. And I don't know why. All right. Let's see where the autosave puts us. She must now take him to see Laurentius, the doctor treating him since a young age.
Feel free to use the tools by the workshop.
Ah, just have to do this again. Okay, that's not terrible.
Right, got the leather. I just need the tools. The tools. Right, let's get to...
Just want to click that to make that go away.
Come on, keep calm and concentrate. That's much better. With the right materials, I could improve it even more. Right, I must go and thank Clovey.
Ah, so?
It's a lot better.
Thankfully, the autosave wasn't
Clovey.
too bad.
Thanks for
It was pretty
everything.
quick.
So that's where you lost them. Yeah, they won't survive long around here if you ask me.
What on earth are you doing? Put that mallet down. Are you stupid or what?
I am not stupid.
Don't shout.
Children, that's enough noise.
I want to see Mummy.
Shut up. You're going to get us killed.
Mummy will protect us.
That's enough.
I want to see
Mummy is dead, Hugo. You'll never see her again. Or Daddy.
Amicia.
You're lying.
They were killed at the house. Both of them. So shut up.
Lying. I hate you.
Please stop.
Hugo, no!
He's gonna
Hugo,
crawl
wait.
out underneath
Don't
the
go
fence.
out. You're mad. Hugo, come back. What's he doing?
Where are they? Where the hell are they?
Oh no, he's going to get us killed. Hugo, please. I'm sorry. Wait. Oh my god. Oh no. Hugo!
Stop.
I shouldn't have shouted. Please.
Stop
listen.
yelling.
I'm sorry.
The companion is under attack. If you don't help, he will die.
No, let him go.
So that's where you were.
No, wait. I didn't want to.
And she just killed the dude.
Hugo, I'm coming. Please say he's alive. Please say he's alive. Hugo!
Let go of me. Let go of me.
Stop.
Amicia!
We're just waiting for your system. You're not gonna put me in the... I'm gonna start with you.
Why'd you have
No,
to come here? huh?
please.
Why?
Don't make me.
Idiot! This armor has stopped axes and swords.
Ah, there has to be a way to.
You're a slippery one. But one hit's all it takes.
Is there something that can land on his head? Not that.
Just a bit rusty.
I'm not sure what to do here.
Come on, Conrad. Show him what you do best.
That thing. I don't see like anything that I can.
I fought it too was
Can I call Hugo to me? No, I cannot.
You're a slippery one. But one hit's all it takes. Just one.
Oh, I think I need to hit him in the back while his thing's stuck in the ground.
Just a bit rusty.
Oh, you gotta hit the
I don't want.
the rings.
Too late.
Oh,
Come on, Conrad. Show him what you do best. You're going to have to do better than that. You're a slippery one. But one hit's all
shoot.
it takes.
messed that up.
Just one. Just a bit rusty. I know what you're like. Fine. I can use that to my advantage. I'm going to show you what it's like to lose someone you love. I'm not scared.
Oh. Yeah, that wasn't good. I just got obliterated.
Come on, Conrad. Show him what you do best. You think you can defeat me? I fought in 2 wars, you know. You're a slippery one.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I was trying to do the thing and it just wouldn't.
There's no escape. Sooner or later. I know what you're like. Fine. I can use that to my advantage. I'm going to show you what it's like. You think you can defeat me? I fought in 2 wars, you know. I'm not scared of dying, you know. You took away from me the only thing I had.
No! Don't make me do this!
Keep it up.
Oh, come on, man.
Death will stop me. That's sweet embrace.
Oh, shoot. Okay, also there's a like a timeout on the
One of us is going to die. What's the matter? Scared of killing someone all of a sudden? Even if they're begging you to do it.
All right. We did it, folks. We did it.
Amicia. You killed him.
How come nobody else is jumping over the wall like I did? Oh, okay.
Come on.
Chapter 3. Retribution. Yeah, I spoke too soon. Or did I speak just in time? Hmm?
Look, Amicia.
I'm coming.
All right. Explore the church. Okay, so that stained glass window right there, I thought they were pole dancing. I didn't know what they were doing. I thought they were pole dancing. I was really confused, like why that was in a 12th century church in France.
Whoa. Why are there candles?
The candles are to show that you're thinking of someone.
Oh, can I light one?
If you want to. Don't burn yourself.
Thank you. For Mummy and Daddy.
Watch over them.
Right.
Hey,
Boy.
look! There's a broken window and a ladder.
Could be our way out.
Yeah. What a
It's
good
funny.
kid.
The sound here.
There's an echo.
Hello!
Hugo, there might be people here.
Oh,
Ooh, 2 sulfur. Crafting ingredients.
oh, a necklace.
It's a rosary.
What's it for?
Praying.
Can I use it to talk to Mummy and Daddy?
We'll do it together.
Rosary made from simple materials, these necklaces serve as prayer guides. They're extremely widespread and serve as a testimony to the inescapable role of religion in society. Religion promises believers that their souls will be saved, provides hospitals with furniture, and divides the year with landmarks in the shape of pageantry and celebrations. The church also hunts heretics, condemns the profane, and in more serious cases excommunicates them, depriving them of the right to faith and isolating them from the community.
A barricade.
Well, why have they done that?
To stop someone from getting in or out. Forgive me for the evil I have just committed. I never...
Amicia, you're really squeezing me.
Sorry.
Alcohol? You're both minors. You shouldn't be drinking that. It's fine. They won't drink it. She's gonna use it to make weapons to kill people instead. Because that's better. Anything over here? No. Okay.
Come on, get up there.
I hope it doesn't break like the other one.
It won't, Hugo. Trust me.
Amicia, there's someone there.
Children, what are you doing here?
Father, we need help.
Leave! It's dangerous. You have no business being here.
Wait, please. It's important. We should go and talk to him.
I see 2 shinies over there. Please, can I have shinies? I want the shinies.
Is he the one who knows where Laurentius is?
It has to be him. It has to.
Okay, we can't jump over that.
Oh, they've broken everything.
What's going on here?
Perhaps they're building bigger beds?
I don't think that's it.
They're gonna make bunk beds, my guy. They're just gonna combine them all together. All right, fabric. Sulfur.
Smell that smell.
Medicinal herbs. The monks must have put them in the water to purify themselves. Mother used to do the same.
More alcohol. I'm a little creeped out by the complete silence. There's no music. There's like no ambient noise other than their footsteps. Just nothing. A lot of graves in here. Saltpeter.
Flowers. They're so pretty.
Kid doesn't even recognize the mass grave that he's standing on.
They're carnations. We had some in my herbarium. But those ones are prettier.
Hugo, we have to keep moving.
Wait, come here.
What?
It will protect you, and it's pretty too.
Oh.
All right.
Now we can go.
Thank you, Hugo.
You're welcome.
Giving his sister a flower. Oh, Hugo. Oh, we got more things to find. Oh my gosh. Hugo's herbarium. It is referred to as the flower of God in some languages. Some attribute its nickname to its beauty, others to legends that it was born from the blood of Christ's stigmata, or the Virgin Mary's tears. It has thus become a symbol of love, passion, and commitment. Its petals seemingly amplify sweating when used to treat fevers, and vinegar was produced from it to clean buboes? Buboes? I don't know how to pronounce that. Contributing to its reputation. We're gonna take the rocks, we're gonna take the fabric. Okay, that door goes the direction that we're supposed to go, but we're gonna go over here. We're gonna get cord. We're gonna get sulfur. And because I've played Elden Ring for so long, I was very tempted to roll into this wall to see if it was an illusory wall. This is a different game, my guy. There are no illusion walls here.
Father.
You again. I told you to leave.
Just a moment.
You have no idea. Leave while you still can.
Please. Someone has to help us. Do it for him at least.
And there it goes. There goes the game. I hate this song. This one's not bad. All right. Oh, I hope that we got a good autosave. If we're lucky, it might have autosaved immediately after the carnation was put in our hair. Because that was like a little mini cutscene, so there's a good chance that it did. So I restarted the game and it immediately crashed. Bummer, dude. Bummer. All right. Well, what should I play instead? We're gonna do this game instead. All right. There you go. We're gonna do studio mode. You're playing Fall Guys and completely failing. Isn't that the point of Fall Guys, though? I feel like that's the point of Fall Guys. All right, controller required. All right, hold on. All right. So, this is Aperture Desk Job. All right. This is a spin-off from the Portal games, Portal 1 and Portal 2. You're only playing so you can get a Fortnite reward. Okay. But yeah, so this is a spin-off from the Portal games. Super popular. From Valve, the creators of Steam as well. But Aperture Desk Job, it's supposed to just be like a stupid little game. I suppose I should change my title and other such things. Okay, we got that updated. Stream info updated. Can I start this?
Welcome to the Aperture Science Competence Center for our most gifted employees. I'm Cave Johnson, and if you're hearing this, you are exceptional. No, don't be bashful. It's true. No false modesty. Let's get started.
I like the music. Let's go.
Look at all those tubes stretching off in the distance. Every one of them's taking something important to a genius who's going to use it to change the world forever. A genius just like you. How are you going to change the world? Well, that's up to you. History will remember what you do here today. Do not let us, and by us I mean all of us, all of humanity, down. So congratulations.
Holy cow, that's
You
a
are
huge
about to
chicken.
take part in the greatest
That
science
chicken is
adventure at
massive.
the greatest applied sciences company on earth. This is important work, and you
Praying
are just
mantises?
the genius to do it. God gave you these gifts. I'm giving you the opportunity to use them.
Ammunition.
Well, here's your lab. I don't mind telling you, we're excited up here. Moon landing excited. Newton, Einstein.
Wait a minute. That's not right. I think I put the wrong tape in. Hold on.
Good luck, world's best science.
Okay, here we go.
You, in the overalls. Get to work, or you're fired.
They don't give out overalls anymore.
Oh.
Anyway, my name's Grady. You can call me that. I mean, let's do introductions later. You should really already be... Honestly, I'm surprised you're not fired already. Anyway, you are a product inspector.
Okay.
That is your inspection desk. There in front of you, you will be inspecting...
The cake is a lie. It is.
Doesn't say. Anyway, something is going to come down the conveyor belt, whatever it is. Make sure it works. Once you've done that, keep doing that. That's the whole job. Anyway, just remember, the important thing is to have fun.
Oh, is
on
it?
your own time
Okay.
before you come in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just, it's real bad here. It's fine. You'll probably be fine. Good luck.
Good luck. All right. So I unfortunately think I need to restart the game quick because I didn't have the controller plugged in when I started the game, and sometimes games don't like that. So we're gonna start the game here with the controller plugged in, and that should make it do what I want. Aha, now it works. All right. We go to options, master volume. Yeah, sure. Up. Back. Start. Oh no, we have to watch the whole thing again.
Welcome to the Aperture
Okay.
Science Competence Center for
I guess we got to
our most
watch this
gifted
again.
employees.
While this happens,
I'm Cave Johnson.
I'm gonna
And
go to the
if you're
bathroom.
hearing this,
I'll be
you
right
are
back real quick.
exceptional.
ERB.
No, don't be bashful.
Once this
It's true.
finishes loading.
No false modesty.
Is the first
Let's
voice
get
J.K.
started.
Simmons? Oh, it might be. It might be. The Spider-Man
Look at all
guy,
those
right?
tubes stretching off in the distance. Every one of them's taking something important to a genius who's going to use it to change the world forever. A genius just like you. How are you going to change the world? Well, that's up to you. History will remember what you do here today. Do not let us, and by us I mean all of us, all of humanity, down. So congratulations. You are about to take part in the greatest science adventure at the greatest applied sciences company on Earth. This is important work, and you are just the genius to do it. God gave you these gifts. I'm giving you the opportunity to use them. Well, here's your lab. I don't mind telling you, we're excited up here. Moon landing excited. Newton, Einstein.
Wait a minute. That's not right. I think I put the wrong tape in. Hold on.
Good luck. World's best science.
Okay, here we go.
You, in the overalls. Get to work, or you're fired.
They don't give out overalls anymore. Anyway, my name's Grady. You can call me that. I mean, let's do introductions later. You should really already be... Honestly, I'm surprised you're not fired already. Anyway, you are a product inspector. That is your inspection desk. There in front of you, you will be inspecting, doesn't say. Anyway, something is going to come down the conveyor belt, whatever it is. Make sure it works. Once you've done that, keep doing that. That's the whole job. Anyway, just remember, the important thing is to have fun on your own time before you come in. Otherwise, it's just, it's real bad here. It's fine. You'll probably be fine. Good luck.
All right. That was the perfectly timed bathroom break. All right, we've got plus, we've got minus, and we've got blank, and we've got XYAB. Oh, we've got D-pad. We've got L3R3. We've got L1R1. That's not how that works. We've got L2R2. Aperture Laboratories Testing and Calibration Department. Okay. Testing a toilet. Perfect. Wonderful. I love it. Okay. Just bidets all day, I guess. What happens if I do it out of order? Nothing. What happens if I push the other buttons? That does that. That does that. Nothing. Okay.
Dadgummit. I knew it. I left the volume down. Hold on.
Zip, zap, zop. That is how you inspect a toilet. I hope you were paying attention because I'm not saying any of that twice.
Uh-oh.
Look, it's not rocket science. It's not even toilet science. Here's everything you need to know. See that light on the wall? If that light goes on, you're fired.
Oh, great.
Okay, good. You heard the important part.
Did I?
Wait.
Are you sure?
Have they all been smoking?
No.
You know what? It's not our job to test if the toilet's on fire, right? Just do your regular thing like
Maybe.
normal. Move it down the line, and then it's somebody else's problem.
Okay.
You think your job's bad? I mean, your job is bad. Do you hear that? Hold on, let me take a look. Yeah. Can you get me out of here, please? Thank you. Can you get me out of here? Nope. I'm just wet now. No. That's just pushing me deeper in. It's working. Keep pressing the button.
Okay. Uh-oh. Now we're gonna put bullets in the toilet. Awesome.
Just test it. Get it out of here.
Cool.
So, first off, I think we're in a lot of trouble here. Now, I also think we're going to be rich because I think you just admitted something. Okay, here's what we are going to do.
A machine gun
I'm
toilet.
going to work on this in secret. Just you go back and pretend to go back to work, right? Like it's got to look good. I mean, just pretend the most you've ever. You know what? Just go back to work. Actually, yeah, that works. I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, the Taco Bell. That's the Taco Bell toilet right there. Except instead of you destroying the toilet destroys you. Oh. I'm getting teleported back up. Praying mantises are doing electrical work. Oh, 6 months later. 278,100 toilets.
Hey, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. First off, you did awesome pretending to calibrate all those toilets. The best. All right, are you ready for this? Presenting the Aperture Science Turret. Go on, take it for a spin. The controls are right there on your. Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's
I haven't
cool.
even showed you the best
I
part.
can move the
Here's
things
best part.
around.
Left trigger to open the wings. Shooting. You know what though? I mean, you're definitely going to kill yourself with it pointing at you like that. So let me just turn it around. All right, shoot again. Don't worry, it's safe. I mean, this time. This time it's safe. Last time it wasn't. You almost died.
I almost died. I shot you.
Wow! Holy moly, man. That is great. Oh, man, the turret broke. That was the only one, too.
Oops.
But don't even worry about it, because here's what I've actually been working on. Ta-da!
Oh my god.
Introducing the Mark II. This is what
Got
I
a
spent most
rocket
of the
launcher.
6 months on. It was 1 month for the first turret, and then like 5 for this bad boy. Oh man, you gotta take my picture with this. The desk should have a camera built into it.
F12 to take a screenshot. There we go.
Okay, good.
Good job.
Moment recorded for all the history books. Now for the fun part. You are gonna take it for a spin. Here, let me turn it around.
Okay.
Okay, normally I'd walk you through everything, but I
Something
think you
just
get it.
fell off
Let's
of
just
it.
open everything at once and see what happens.
Oh gosh.
Okay, go crazy. All those controls do something. Oh, also, some of the crates you're shooting at might explode. Don't worry about that. Seriously, go on.
Oh.
Wow, right? Oh, this is great. This thing shoots so good. Okay, a part fell off. Keep going, though. All right, something else fell off. You can still shoot everything else. Don't even worry about it. Okay, go crazy. All those controls do something. Okay, quite a bit's falling off. Keep shooting. You're not doing this. This is a structural engineering problem. It's on me. You're doing great. Okay, go crazy. All those controls do something. Oh, also, some of the crates you're shooting at might explode. I bet it's the glue. I'm 99% convinced of that now. It even looked cheap when I bought it. I remember looking at it like, spend the extra $1 And yep, here we are.
There we go. I was trying to shoot the last rocket, but it wouldn't go. This game is terrifying. It gives a whole new meaning to using the bathroom. So we might be in trouble.
Wow. All right. So some of the stuff I put on there just didn't work. Most of it, like 90%, or even higher maybe. But some of it worked great. So all we have to do is keep the great stuff, and then we can.
Uh-oh.
So, okay. That's the police. So, one of us needs to streamline this turret, right? And one of us needs to take the fall for shooting up the warehouse. Because this is a lot of damage, and they're going to look into this.
I mean, you're a robot. They can't send you to jail. So.
How about I fix the turret, and you take... Yeah, I'll do that part. Remember, if anyone asks, you don't know me, okay? Don't say anything.
You're just a computer, man. What are the mantises doing this time? Oh, they have an entire civilization. Wonderful. I'm proud of them. They're so smart. Maximum security correctional facility.
Hey, well, I mean, wow. You are the best. Thanks for keeping your mouth shut and doing your time.
18 months later.
More time than either of us were expecting. I don't know what was in those boxes we blew up, but they were, wow, were they mad. Anyway, I promise you're not going to regret this. Now let's get you out of here.
Given that the offender has faithfully observed the rules of the institution, offender has been granted supervised early release. Please sign for your possessions. Inmates' possessions are as follows. Desk, 1. Inmate must state their name, print their name, then sign their name.
Oh my gosh.
After the tone, state your name into the desk.
Mythical Malice.
Inmate's name is now preserved for the permanent record as
Mythical Malice. Oh my gosh. It picked it up. That's insane.
Moving on. Now, type your name.
That's pretty cool.
Type your name. Moving on. Now.
I want to read this release form. Aperture Science DBA Aperture Rehabilitation Systems, or ARS, releases the prisoner as is without any warranties, either expressed or implied, concerning their rehabilitation. ARS is not responsible for crimes committed by this prisoner in the future or in the recent past, immediate past, present, or distant past in the event this future crime involves time travel.
Inmate must sign their name.
For instance, if the prisoner goes on to become Jack the Ripper, you're welcome to sue somebody, but that person better be in Victoria-era London, because we didn't have anything to do with it, because we weren't even born yet, and time travel is illegal anyways and strictly regulated by Tom. Oh no!
Parolee and desk agree to report within 15 days.
I wasn't done reading
don't
that.
Listen to her. You don't need to worry about reporting to your parole officer. Guess who spent the last 18 months getting his probation agent license through the mail? Yep, me. That's right. I'm your parole officer. I mean, not just you. I'm managing like 7 guys on parole right now, but they're basically reintegrated back into society. Well, not Tony. He's struggling a little, but anyway, that's all I was doing. I got something to show you. Let's get out of here.
It is never too late to mend. You are both free to go.
Oh, bring your desk.
What? Ow. Excuse me? Oh, I'm just... Okay.
Okay. I streamlined the turret while you were gone. Introducing the Mark III.
Okay, how many years am I going to spend in prison this
all the
time?
parts that fell off and just kept the stuff that worked. I mean, it was totally over-engineered, so it just does one thing now. It shoots. It didn't need a satellite dish. That was just dumb. Here, try it on these appliances I found. They were just lying around in the housewares research department in a locked room.
What?
It's just like the Mark 1. Left trigger opens the wings, right stick to aim, right trigger to shoot. I like that tattoo on your neck. Did you do it yourself? It's like is it a dragon holding a knife? It's nice. The more I look at the tattoo, the more I'm thinking we should both have it. Because then we'd be tattoo bros. Anybody would look at us and know we are friends. You think you give me the same tattoo? Would that be weird? It would be weird having the same exact one. Alright, I'll think of one. What about like a robot arm coming out of the side of my head and it's holding a wrench? So you got the dragon and the knife, and mine's
Oh, I will shoot the lava lamp. Don't worry about it.
Man, that'd be so cool. Oh, speaking of being cool, I've got something even better to show you. Gyroscopic controls. It's real easy. Just pick up the desk, tilt it around to aim, and keep that thumb on the right thumbstick. And
What?
you shoot with the right trigger like normal. Go on, try it.
What? I'm confused.
It's real easy. Just pick up the desk, tilt it around to aim, and keep that thumb on the right thumbstick. And you shoot with the right trigger. How much did the tattoo hurt? You gave it to yourself. Did you have the proper tools? I would bet not, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. You probably had to heat up a pin with the lighter or something. That sounds pretty awesome. Another tattoo idea I just had, instead of a robot hand coming out holding a wrench, what if it was like a skeleton hand? You know, so you're looking at it like, what's he trying to say? Is he human on the inside, or does he have like a skeleton trapped in him? You know what? Skeleton arm tattoo. I decided. That's the one I want. So when we get a free minute, I'll find a pin.
Lava lamp.
That lighter. All right, everything checks out. This thing is perfect. I think we're good to go here. So I was saving the best for last. But while you were in jail, I got us a meeting to show our turret to Cave Johnson. That's right, the owner of the company.
What happens if I shoot him?
No pressure, but if he likes this, he's gonna make us rich forever. Are you ready? Let's go.
Okay. Time to get chewed out by the boss, or I shoot him and go back to jail. Okay, the Mantis have harnessed nuclear alien technology. Perfect. I wish I could do that. Oh, I thought the turret toilet was on fire.
What
I don't
do you
know.
do with your share of the money?
I don't know if you can see, but like when I push the buttons on my controller, the buttons on the desk actually flicker as well. Like you can see which buttons I'm pressing.
Or I'll be in some real trouble. Plus the VIG, I'll have to pay that too.
It's pretty
Does it
cool.
make sense to you that the VIG is more than what I borrowed in the first place? It doesn't seem like it. It's weird. Somebody overrode the controls. Hold on.
What are we doing? Is this a washing machine?
Huh. That's one of the appliances I stole from Housewares. Oh, jeez, it's got a gun!
Oh.
It's an ambush! Man, he got that turret good, huh? Good thing I brought a couple spares.
Uh-oh. So we gotta play defense.
I knew it! It's the Housewares department. How did they find out about our turret? I can't believe it. They stole our idea, and now they're gonna kill us with it. Housewares, man. They're never gonna stop ambushing us. I mean, it's not really an ambush anymore. We know they're coming, but I don't think they're gonna stop coming. We need to think of something else.
Okay, so we're playing defense. I feel like this computer has a record. Probably. I would not be surprised.
I really think they're gonna keep coming for, like, basically forever.
There's a deer head. Yeah, I got the deer head.
believe it? Those guys are such pieces of... What did we ever even do to them?
To your head. Get him. I'm just glad it wasn't the lava lamp. You know what? If I find any more lava lamps, I'll oh, there we go. If I find any more lava lamps, I will shoot them just for you.
Nice work. I got the elevator working again, but we have another 80 floors before we get to the cave. We're not going to survive 80 ambushes in a row. Your desk should have some buttons on the underside of it. Those fire the rockets that got built into the desk. They put those on there standard now for safety reasons. So, if you hit all 4 buttons at once, it should rocket us up through all 80 levels real fast, and then up through the floor of Cave's office. It's also just now occurring to me that there's no...
Automatic jet launch sequencer engaged.
Here we go.
Here we go.
We are go for launch in 10, 9, 8...
This seems like a bad idea.
Modesty panel set to flight configuration. 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Whee! Ah, Cave Johnson's office. Wonderful. It doesn't look like he's here.
Really nice work. Good shooting. I think we're good from here. They probably gave up. I'd have given up by now. Okay, let's go show this thing to Cave.
Yeah, what thing? There's no
Also,
toilet here.
I do have one quick confession. I didn't actually get an appointment with Cave Johnson. I lied about that. But it turns out, I didn't know this, it turns out nobody's seen him in years. I did know it when I lied to you about our appointment, but it was still pretty new information. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie to you anymore. I think he might be a millionaire recluse now. So, be ready for that. There might be a lot of jars.
I don't know what that means.
Hello, Mr. Johnson?
Oh, there's a giant head of him.
Let's just go in.
You killed him. I can kind of move my camera around a little bit.
Hey there. It's me, Cave Johnson.
Is it really?
No, not behind the giant head. I am the giant head. I'm gonna level with you. A few years back, I got real sick. Body riddled with disease. I was a goner. Threw every dollar I had at it. Told those eggheads, hey, eggheads, make me live forever. Now, I know what you're thinking. You gave the smartest engineers on Earth a blank check to make you immortal, and this is what they came up with? A giant head? Off by a mile. No.
So that TV in the background is playing footage of me checking toilets.
Their first plan was to put me in a regular brain-sized computer, then they'd put that in a robot body, and hey, presto. Well, turns out you can't fit an entire human mind in a computer that small. All I could do was tell time and know what my name was. So they kept making it bigger. Big enough to cram every last bit of me into this thing. What happened to my robot body? Still under the head, somewhere, all crushed up. Couldn't support the weight. So the lab boys put me in the big head, switched me on, and I don't know, I panicked. Killed a few of them. Said I'd kill more if they ever came back. Honestly, I regret that now. Anyway, that was 4 years ago. Been trying to get somebody's attention ever since.
Oh, well, we're here.
Get their butts up here and end my suffering. Now, don't worry about me. It's been a full life, but we're done here. I'm itching for the next step. Heck, I'm excited about it. Don't even think of it as killing me. You're breaking me out of prison.
End him. Well, it kind of sounds like he wants me to shoot him.
I need you to crack this big clay head open so I can spill out into the universe. So, what do you two eggheads got?
You are in luck. We actually came up here to show you our new invention.
Good stuff. Let's see it.
Show them, partner.
Well, waiting.
Look, I get it. It feels weird to shoot at the boss, but it's what he wants.
Can I just shoot the
rip? Me something or what?
The red button? I'm shooting the red button.
Is it your tough-looking sidekick with the neck tattoo and prison muscles? Whoa! That'll work. I'll be honest,
Yay
I thought
for
you
death.
were two lunatics who dragged a toilet up here. But you are geniuses.
He called us geniuses.
Now what?
We need to find his weak spot.
Son,
Oh.
this thing's made of clay. It's all weak spot.
Oh, you just shoot it enough. There we go.
Oh, no.
What?
You are made of metal, sir.
So shoot the metal. Is it working? In the head, I can't see.
It's working great, sir.
It doesn't feel like...
Hey, you see that? I think that's his power
It's literally
source.
just plugged into a power strip.
What do you think?
Oh, I shot it.
Up, here we go. Powering down. The great beyond. Boy, I'll give you two credit. That is one hell of an invention. You did it. You figured out how to end my suffering. All right. Suffering ended in 3, 2.
Okay, but now what do I do? The fire starter. Yeah, no kidding.
Power activated.
Oh no.
You're both fired. I'm gonna need your key cards. Just lay them down in front of the head. Not too close to the chin, or I won't be able to see them.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Bye. See you later. Oh, he is falling through all of the floors.
You know what? It just occurred to me that the only person who knows Cave Johnson asked us to kill him is now dead.
Well, is he dead? I think he's still
Do you know
alive.
what the punishment for murder is? They told us in parole officer school, you're not gonna like this. It's life. Your whole life in prison. We should, yeah, we should leave. Don't touch anything. And bring the desk.
Okay. What are the mantises up to? Oh no, they've been destroyed. Oh, they're wailing in grief and loss. 943,175 toilets.
Morning, Charlie. It's me, Gary. Gary, your boss. Keep inspecting those toilets. Good work, good stuff. Good. Hey, it's just me, Grady. Yeah, just like yesterday. Man, this witness protection program is great. I don't know why we didn't turn state's evidence against those loan sharks in the first place. We don't have to pay any of the money back. We got cool new names. I like yours a lot, by the way.
Oh, he has the skeleton arm tattoo on his
Come
face.
to think of it,
They have
you'd
cake in
think they'd
prison.
move us to another
Only if you
state
ask
or
nicely.
Give us new jobs or something. Feels like everything is exactly the same, except our first names. Ah, you know what? They know what they're doing. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Charlie.
The toilets just go off the side. Hey, look, he's not dead, but there's a lot of toilets next to him. And what looks to be like an angry toaster. He's making noises. Oh. Oh, the mantis technology. The mantis technology has affected the brain. Oh, and the toilets. They're singing. They have become sentient. This is great. Oh, that's it. No. Oh, that was awesome. I want more. I want more. I love the Portal universe. It's so good. Too bad Valve is terrified of the number 3 and they won't make anything past the second part 2. Let's go. Oh, and now the head is dead. Now what? Oh, and now we just go back here. Oh, there you go. Stand encore. Office intro. So you can do chapter select. Office intro, toilet intro, turret intro, prison, shooting gallery, ascent, Cave Johnson's office, and back to work. Well, there you go. There's Aperture Desk Job. It's free on Steam if you are interested in giving it a try yourself. I don't know. That took what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Not even. Quick. Free. Quick. Also, it's free. I don't know. It's just good fun. I do want more. I wish Valve would do more with Portal. Make another game. Do something else. It's a cool universe. If I had an actual like good VR setup, I'd be actually really interested in getting Half-Life Alyx. That's their like continuation of the Half-Life series. It's VR only. It's also pretty short, but it's supposed to be more so like a tech demo kind of thing, set in the Half-Life universe. Mind you, it's a really good tech demo. But it was like a way for Valve to like get more people interested in VR and stuff. But I heard that one's really good. But I don't have a VR setup, and I will not for a very long time. I feel like we're like currently on like the second generation of VR stuff, like hardware, and I think I want to wait until at least the third gen stuff comes out. And then I think I might invest in a VR system, because like I've tried VR. It wasn't bad, mind you. It was PlayStation, so it's like not the best. But it was just okay. I felt like tracking had some tracking issues with the controllers. But I'd be really interested to see with what they do with like Gen 3 of VR stuff, because I'm sure at that point they're going to have like more like body capture stuff, so you can maybe have like stuff on your ankles or on your hips, so it can actually track where different parts of your body are rather than just your hands and your head. I know there are things that do that now, but like they're really complicated setups and they are not very good at all. Yeah, it was Beat Saber that I played on PlayStation, and it wasn't bad. But I felt like the hardware was a limiting factor. We'll put it that way. Beat Saber is definitely a super cool game. Okay? I'm not knocking Beat Saber at all. Beat Saber is awesome. But I feel like the hardware kind of comes off lacking. So I would like to see them do that more. We are 2.5 hours in. The game I wanted to play crashed like multiple times. So I think we're going to be done for today. I will be back tomorrow, though. We'll give A Plague Tale another shot. See if we can like, actually get it going. If it doesn't work, I have a different game in mind, and we can play some other things until I get my new power supply and install it and do some testing, and hopefully that fixes my problem. We'll see. But yeah, I got some ideas. They are other games that I have mentioned on the stream before, so it's nothing too surprising, but we'll check it out then. But yeah, like I said, we'll give Plague Tale another shot tomorrow first, and if that doesn't work, we'll do a new surprise game. So, all right, thanks for hanging out, Oblivion, and anybody else watching this. I'll be back tomorrow, like I said, 2 p.m. Central Time, right here, and we're gonna give Plague Tale Innocence another go. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. I'll catch you next time. See you later.